What's going on, guys? This is your boy Azam with Investify, and in today's video, I'm going to go over why Bitcoin is crashing after the Fed's meeting minutes and how you guys can start investing in it at this point for the long term. But first, please understand this is not financial advice. So do your own research and let's get right into it. So, what's happened since yesterday is that the market really has taken a dump thanks to the Feds because what they're planning to do, and especially Bitcoin, because what the Feds have said is that they are, according to this article on newsbitcoin.com, that they have decided dedicated to reducing its balance sheet and hiking interest rates in 2022. So far that they have been printing money like crazy, like nothing else, and on top of it, they have been keeping interest rates because of quantitative easing incredibly low. That's why you could get houses for a lot cheaper, and money was cheap essentially. So when you're increasing the interest rates, that impacts a lot of startups, especially tech companies that are lending money out or taking loans out, right? So that's why the market has taken a hit due to that. And when you are also going to decrease the supply of dollars that you're printing, that's going to affect things as well. So here's what happens when there's a lot of printing happening of money. Bitcoin goes up, and so now that they're decreasing that, that kind of took a hit on Bitcoin. But let's look at a few other things that are also affecting Bitcoin. And one of those is that the liquidation that's happened in the last 24 hours for Bitcoin, we can see that people are taking money out. They are moving money from private wallets to exchanges, um, which should help for trading, but there has been 327 million that people have taken out in the last 24 hours just from Bitcoin. Ethereum 221 million, Solana is like 20.1 million, right? So there is that people are taking cash out. And what this is kind of doing is this is pressuring the price to go down even more, including the whales that are kind of taking some money out as well. So this is what's going on for now. Oh, sorry about that. I just hadn't logged in, and clearly it wasn't letting me see the charts. So here's the Bitcoin chart on a daily candles that we're showing, that each candle represents one day. And what's happened is, since the all-time high for Bitcoin of 69,000 that we had experienced on 10th November, Bitcoin has slumped all the way down here at the current price of 42,649, right? And this is kind of a pretty solid support level. So that's what's happening. But what I want to focus on more is, I don't really look at daily charts if I'm looking from the technical perspective. I look at the weekly charts. Where is their potential? And as we can see, I do anticipate that Bitcoin is going to drop more, and it is going to drop into this region that I've highlighted here for support. Ideally, what I can do is I can probably break it down, and I think that this, $39,000 to between 28,000, 26,000, that's a sweet spot where I think we can anticipate that Bitcoin is going to start going back up from that. So how would I trade this? I personally don't know if it's going to hit that level. Maybe tomorrow it starts to pull back from this and goes to 100,000 by next week, right? So the idea that I always recommend people is, if you're investing in Bitcoin or any kind of stock or crypto, do dollar cost averaging. Essentially, maybe put $100 or $1,000, whatever your budget is, right, on a weekly or monthly basis, right? So each week you're putting some money into it. So instead of putting $1,000 a month, you can maybe put $250 per week into Bitcoin, whether it goes up or down, whether it goes up or down. And that's the thing that you want to focus on the most, is that it's not what happens with the price in the short term. It's what is your personal long-term vision. Where do you think Bitcoin's going to go? It is only getting more accepted. A lot of companies, for developers in the Web3 space, are willing to pay them in crypto and Bitcoin. So just, it's not going away. That's all I'm saying. A few other cryptocurrencies that I would buy, I'm going to talk about them in the next video. So check out that, and thank you so much for your time. check out the description. Bye.